Hi, this is Dreama, and today we are doing a client reading, and as always, I know the name of the client and they know their name, but I won't be saying it in this video. Now today we're doing just a basic past, present, and future reading for a client, and we're going to be using the Celtic cross spread, okay? And once I get the cards laid out, I will explain in detail how each of them are going to work, okay, and what each one is going to mean. Hopefully we can get all these in the camera view, okay. Okay. All right, now we have our spread. And how this is going to work is, actually, I'm going to start with the center. Now, the center card, actually, the one on the bottom will actually represent the present, and the one on the top, the challenge that may be facing the client at this time. So let's start with this one. We have the Magician. Okay, now this is an interesting card as it pertains to the present, because for one thing, it's a very powerful card. This card is, to me, what I am getting right now from this card is there are some things that are going on in the present with the client that actually right now it's as if you're at a place where some things are going kind of wrong for you. Kind of a disastrous pain, loss. Something bad is going on in your life right now. I'm not sure if this is something you're aware of or something on this, your inner level, but I'll find out for more. But what I'm getting is there's a lot of pain and loss right now that is going on in your life. Now, this card will actually be the challenge card. And this is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is an interesting card as it pertains to, the challenge that is going on. I'm not sure how well you can see, but the page is kind of holding up one pentacle, okay? And what I'm getting from this card is I'm getting that somewhere you've learned something. Someone has given you some news somehow, and this news has caused a lot of pain in your life right now. So that is actually what I'm getting for the challenge, okay? Now we're going to move to this card, which is the past. And we have the Queen of Cups. Now, that's an interesting card. Now, remember, we are talking about the past, okay? I'm not sure how well you can see the card, but she's holding one cup, okay? And what I'm getting from this card is that there was a time in the past where there was a lot of happiness in your life. You actually had a lot of success financially and in relationships and things like that. So overall, there was this goodness and just overall happiness in your life, okay? All right, next we're going to actually do this card down here. This one is underlying feelings, okay? And we have the Emperor. Now, this is an interesting card because, remember, we're talking about feelings, okay? And what I'm getting from this is that the underlying feelings, it looks to me like there's some things going on underneath that weigh heavily on you. Almost to the point of, where you're very compassionate for others. However, you tend to get caught up in things. And it's not always those things that you want to be caught up in. You also may have some confusion going on right now about what is going on and about these things that are going on within your life right now, the pain and messages and things like that. All right, next we're going to look at this card here, which is the Future. Justice. Okay. Now, this card, to me, when we're talking about the future, what this tells me is that there will come a time where all things will become equal, okay? And good and righteous, and things will balance out. Your life will balance out at some point in the future. Okay, and next we have your best hopes. for the future. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, this card pretty much says it all. This card is about everything coming together. There's family, there's finances. It looks like your hopes for the outcome of your life and of the situation that is going on right now, that all those are going to come together to make your life complete. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to do this card here, which is, it's what I call external influences. So it's what other people are doing. And we have the Page of Swords. Now, this is an interesting card because I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it is one lone young man. He's holding one sword, okay? And to me, what I'm getting about this is that it looks as though someone, there's something going on about them knowing things about you. I'm not sure if it's something you have opened up to them or if it's something that they're finding out on their own. But someone in your life is actually watching and trying to interact and cause problems within your life. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to have your hopes and fears. Okay? The King of Rods. Now, this is interesting because, you know, this is a very powerful card. Okay? And what I'm getting from this card is that it looks as though whoever is doing this to you, they're a very dark person. And it looks as though you're afraid that if you're not strong enough, like the king, that whatever this person is doing to interfere in your life, that it may get away from you and may actually cause chaos and problems in your life. Okay? Next, we're going to do the advice card, Temperance. Now, this card is interesting as it pertains to advice because what I'm getting is that, you know, there's something going on that is kind of a unfortunate thing, almost as if this person that's interfering it's really an unfortunate combination between you and this other person. You're not really compatible with this person. I don't know if that's on a love level or a friendship level, but whoever they are, they're doing things to you that you're not aware of. And they're almost as if they're competing with you, okay? So it's really not a good combination, okay? So my advice would be, if you can find out who has actually done all this to you, and you know that's them for sure, that maybe you would need to break the ties with that person, okay? All right, and last is the best outcome card. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, this card is very interesting because, for one thing, again, it's actually just one single pentacle, okay? This is a very strong card, and it's almost, to me, about perfect contentment. So your best outcome would be to become happy, have everything that you want in life as far as your love life, your finances. Your best outcome would be for it all to come together. But I really feel that that's not going to happen unless whoever this person is that is interfering in your life, unless you expose that person and cut yourself off. Otherwise, it may not end up looking quite so good in the future, okay? All right, that does conclude my reading for today. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me, and I do hope to see you all again.